Welcome back, everyone, to Mindset Matters. Today, Angelina and I are diving into a topic that, honestly, hits home for pretty much everyone. It's about how every single choice we make right now, in this very moment, is fundamentally shaping who we're going to be, say, a year from now, 5 years from now, even 10.
Absolutely, John. It's such a powerful concept when you really sit with it. Do it for the future you. It's easy to get caught up in the immediate gratification, the comfort of the present moment, what feels good right now. But that small voice, that discipline, that's what truly makes the difference for the person you're becoming.
Yeah, it's that internal struggle, isn't it? The one where you know you should be doing something productive, something that serves your long-term goals, but the couch is just right there. Or that new series just dropped, and it's so tempting to just lean into the easy path.
Exactly. And I think we all have those moments, but what separates those who really move forward from those who stay stuck is that conscious decision to lean into the discomfort, to choose discipline over delay. It's not always fun, but the payoff? Oh, the payoff is immense.
You know, when I think about it, it's like we're constantly investing in our future self, whether we realize it or not. Every choice is either a deposit into that future self account or a withdrawal. And sometimes we're making withdrawals without even realizing how much we're draining that account.
That's such a great analogy, John. Think about it. When you choose to work on that challenging project instead of procrastinating, you're not just getting a task done. You're building confidence. You're proving to yourself that you're capable, that you can push through difficulty. And that confidence, that's something your future self absolutely benefits from.
It's like a muscle, right? The more you exercise that work instead of delay muscle, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the easier it becomes to tackle the next challenge and the next. It's a compounding effect. You start seeing results, and that fuels your motivation to keep going.
Totally. And it's not just about work, it's about learning too. How many times have we scrolled aimlessly through social media when we could have been spending that time learning a new skill, reading a book, or listening to an educational podcast? That learning isn't just for today. It's creating opportunities for your future self.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about the person who decides to dedicate 30 minutes a day to learning a new language, or coding, or even just diving deep into a subject they're passionate about. Over a year, that's a massive amount of accumulated knowledge. And that knowledge, that skill, opens doors that wouldn't have even existed otherwise.
It's really about being consistent, even when it's hard. I know for me, there are days when getting to the gym feels like climbing Mount Everest, but I know that by going, even when I don't feel like it, I'm not just building physical strength, I'm building mental resilience, a sense of commitment. I'm shaping a stronger, more capable version of myself, both physically and mentally.
That's such a crucial point, Angelina, consistency. Because it's not just about the big dramatic breakthroughs. It's those small, almost imperceptible efforts, repeated over and over, that truly accumulate into powerful changes. It's like erosion. A tiny drop of water doesn't seem like much, but over time, it can carve out a canyon.
What's really wild to me is how directly our future self is impacted by these choices. They're either benefiting from the discipline we choose today, or they're struggling because of the excuses we made. That responsibility, it squarely belongs to us.
And that can be a heavy thought, can it? To realize that the you 5 years from now or 10 years from now is going to look back and either be incredibly grateful for the hard work you put in, or be facing challenges that could have been avoided with a bit more foresight and discipline.
It can be, but I also see it as incredibly empowering. It means we have agency. We have the power to influence our own future in a very real, tangible way. We're not just passive observers of our lives. We're the architects.
Exactly. And it's not about grand sweeping gestures every day. It's about those daily decisions. What do I eat for breakfast? Do I hit snooze, or do I get up and start my day with intention? Do I spend 5 minutes planning my day, or do I just jump into the chaos? Each of those tiny choices adds up.
Like, success isn't this aha moment you suddenly stumble upon. It's the cumulative result of all those tiny daily decisions. Small efforts, repeated consistently, really do become powerful changes. I think sometimes we undervalue the small. We think it has to be this huge overhaul.
That's a trap for sure. We see someone successful and think they must have just had one big break, or they're naturally talented. But what we don't see are the thousands of hours of consistent effort, the countless small choices they made to show up, to learn, to refine their craft, even when it was boring or difficult.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? Imagine looking back just 1 year from now. If you were to envision yourself 1 year in the future, what would you want that person to feel about your actions today? Would they be proud? Would they be grateful that you stayed disciplined?
That's a fantastic litmus test. If the answer isn't a resounding yes, then it's a clear signal that maybe some adjustments are needed. It's not about guilt, but about gentle course correction. What small thing can I do today that my future self will thank me for?
And it's important to stress this isn't about being perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all have off days, we all stumble, we all make choices we later regret. The key isn't perfection. It's about keeping moving forward with intention. It's about getting back on track, not giving up entirely just because you had one bad day or one slip-up.
Absolutely. It's about progress, not perfection. If you set a goal to work out 5 times a week and you only make it 3, that's still 3 more times than if you'd given up entirely. That's still building that muscle, still making deposits into that future self account.
And sometimes it's literally just taking that first step. Like, I don't feel like writing, but I'll open the document. Or, I don't feel like studying, but I'll read one chapter. That momentum often kicks in once you start, and then it's not as hard as you initially thought.
That's so true. The inertia of starting is often the hardest part. Once you're in motion, it tends to be easier to stay in motion. It's also about being kind to yourself, recognizing that these are big asks, especially when comfort is so readily available. But that kindness also means setting yourself up for success, not failure.
Totally. So if there's one message we want everyone to take away today, it's this. Do the work. Stay focused. Make the right choices. Because honestly, truly, one day, your future self is going to look back and wholeheartedly thank you for the discipline you chose today. They're counting on you, right now.
They really are. And that future self isn't some abstract concept, it's you. It's the stronger, more capable, more confident, more successful version of you that you're building with every intentional choice. So let's all make those choices that our future selves will appreciate.
Couldn't have said it better myself, John. What an empowering thought to end on. Thank you so much for tuning in to Mindset Matters today. We hope this conversation gives you a little push, a little spark to make those disciplined choices.
Absolutely. Remember, the future starts now. We'll catch you next time for more insights into living a more intentional and fulfilling life. Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.